So I knew there was a reason I put on makeup today. So today, I guess let's start off with the fact that we just got news today that we have our second case of COVID-19 among team members. Yeah, our store leader came to us today and gave us the whole same speech that he did a couple days ago, that there's a second team member that has it, and they've worked in the store more recently than the last one. They worked the 22nd, so fairly recently. I think sort of the mood has shifted in the store among team members. They are definitely feeling a little more tense, a little more anxious. Today, I think I was the only person in my department that wasn't wearing a mask, mostly because I don't have one, and I don't know, the kind of masks that people are wearing aren't super effective. They're more effective if you're already sick rather than preventing it, so there's really no use other than like psychologically, if it makes you more comfortable to wear a mask, then sure. And that's sort of changed with the company too. The company a couple of weeks ago even was saying that we shouldn't wear masks. They told us outright that we couldn't wear masks when the outbreak was starting because it would scare customers. That was their reasoning. And then they eventually loosened up that policy and allowed team members to wear masks if they want them, but stress that World Health Organization guidelines don't recommend it for people who aren't already sick. But yeah, more and more I'm seeing team members and home shoppers and the delivery people wearing masks, and customers I think I'd probably say 3/4 of customers are coming in wearing masks. And of course there's more people wearing gloves too. I think that's the biggest update from today. Tomorrow there is a group of people within our company that is planning a strike, so that may be happening around the country. I haven't necessarily heard rumblings around my store about anybody participating, but then again, I have no idea. They're concerned mostly because it's hard for us to get paid leave off. We have to have a positive diagnosis, 1, and 2, I think we need to be quarantined by a doctor. We have to have an ordered quarantine or come in contact with somebody who had it. So our paid sick leave is at the moment really hard to get, and that's their biggest concern with this strike. And another stipulation that they want is hazard pay up to double time, I think. But basically, team members in my particular company are pretty tired. They're tired, they're overworked, they feel like they aren't being taken care of by the corporate level side of things. So you may see that going on tomorrow. I think for the most part, people are worried about getting it. And anybody who is super worried about getting it has already called out or found ways to not be here. Other than that, they've been a lot more strict about keeping people out of the store. So usually during like peak times in the day, they'll have somebody from the front end standing watch and counting heads and making sure there's no more than, I think, 50 people in the store at any one time. So they've been doing that a lot more frequently, especially since we do have confirmed cases among team members. They're trying to limit us as best as possible from catching it from another customer or keeping customers from infecting other customers. So there's just a lot more guidelines that are being more strictly followed. Yeah. I think today North Carolina shut down officially at 5 p.m. So for the most part, the stores haven't been super busy anymore. I think we've transitioned to mostly online orders, so there hasn't been as much foot traffic in the store, although we do have new hires coming on constantly. I think all the team leaders are interviewing like 3 or 4 people a day. I always hear calls over the radio about a new hire in for an interview. So there's a lot of new faces, a lot of changes, but yeah, we're rolling with it. Well, that's all the updates I have, so I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye!